If everyone will please remain standing for the presentation of colors presented by Albuquerque Fire Rescue Honor Guard and the singing of the national anthem by our own Lieutenant Bobby Garcia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As ever, thank you so much, Lieutenant Garcia. You may all please be seated. And now for the invocation for this ceremony, we'd like to invite to the stage AFR's chaplain, Lieutenant Valerio Hirschfeld.
We gather today to celebrate the hard work, time, and commitment these cadets and their support systems have given over the last many weeks. Today marks the end of one challenge, the Academy, and the beginning of the next, serving our community as a member of Albuquerque Fire Rescue. For the family and friends, the future holds new terrain to support our newest firefighters whom we love and care for. We ask for understanding and patience as special events, holidays, and even day-to-day events are going to be missed by our firefighters as they serve our community. For our firefighters, our newest as well as those existing, we ask for patience, kindness, and professionalism. Whether we're in the station, responding to calls, or out in the community. We ask that all our members remember the individuals we serve, rely on our compassion and our guidance. Each of us has the opportunity to improve the situation around us, and no one is incapable of being a strong leader. We ask we continue to remember this as we go, and as our newest members, they develop a strong leadership throughout their careers.
Thank you, Athena. I would now like to welcome and recognize some special guests joining us today. We have our own Fire Chief, Emily Jaramillo. Mayor Tim Keller. Our IFF Local 244 President is here in attendance today. Councilor Brooke Bazan. Councilor Renee Grout. Justice Shannon Bacon. AS Chief Julia Hines. And ACS Director Jody Escabel. Also in attendance today is AFR's executive staff, Deputy Chief Chris Sotelo, Deputy Chief Alejandro Marufo, our own Deputy Chief, Clint Anderson, and Shift Commander Michael Rogers. These 16 men to the left of me have endured a very difficult and demanding 19-week process. And they'll leave here today as sworn members of Albuquerque Fire Rescue, ready and eager to protect and serve the citizens of Albuquerque. This process has been led by a team of highly qualified, dedicated, and hardworking Academy staff who I'd now like to introduce to you. First and foremost, we have Captain Matthew Watkins. Lieutenant Cheshire, Lieutenant Brandow, Lieutenant Zamir, Driver Patrick, Driver Crispin, Driver Sears, Driver Foster, Driver Carrillo, Driver Powers, and Firefighter Julie Santillanes. We've also been assisted by our wonderful Academy Assistant, Angela Vigil, who is currently hiding somewhere. But she'll have the cupcakes later. All right. We're going to begin with our special speakers today, and I'm very pleased to welcome to the podium Mayor Tim Keller.
All right, well, good afternoon, especially to our cadets and, of course, our department, to IFF, and to the administration team. This is always a tremendous occasion for our city, and it's something that I always try and personally make it to celebrate with you, but also celebrate for our city, that we have another 16 folks to join the hundreds each and every day that protect our city, that keep us safe, and that respond to calls where most would run away. So firstly, I want to express my gratitude. Thank you so much, cadets, for answering the call. Now, for us in the city, this is the 104th Cadet Class. There is a long tradition of our fire department, now called AFR, in our city and in our state. And the cadets are joining one of the finest departments across the country. We know we have all sorts of challenges and we have all sorts of things that we've got to work on, but we also understand we have a community that needs us. But throughout the last few decades, just so all the families know, this department has pound for pound answered more calls than almost any department in the entire country. This is a shining star for the city of Albuquerque, and that is a great thing. Something that I'm grateful to our retirees who are here, who helped establish that, for everyone who served at AFR, and for folks who continue to serve in this department. Now, for our cadets, you've been, of course, through 19 weeks of very tough training. Training that I know, especially in this condition, I could not do even the first day of. But it is very difficult training for folks who are unaware of it, but it is top tier. And that's also why it's so important that you've made it through. You've had some of the finest training in the country. And that is a great thing for our city, and it's a great thing for your future. Now, you have proven that you are what our city expects from our first responders. This is your time. That badge becomes yours today. And it's a recognition of all that you've put in and all that your training staff has put into you to support you getting that badge today. So as you get your badge today, I know you want to celebrate with your family and each other, and that is the most important thing. But just remember a little bit, maybe tonight, maybe it's tomorrow, there's a lot behind that badge. There's a lot of people who've done this before, a lot of people who've done the hard work to make some of your work a little bit easier. There's training staff that's got to get back in the academy and do this again with another round of cadets. And there are also your neighboring departments that you're going to see work in a one Albuquerque spirit each and every day beside you. Whether it's the folks at APD who are working on our challenges in the International District and narcotics, and you're saving a life while they are trying to enforce the laws for maybe folks around you to keep you safe. There's our community safety department that's doing street outreach so that you don't have to go to that call. There's also even things like code enforcement that are working with the fire marshals enforcement to make sure that we're trying to close down these nests of criminal activity up and down Central. You are part of a bigger team. And in Albuquerque, of course, we love our families. And I think in many ways, the right analogy is about your own family today. You have now your cadet family, a family that you will remember for the rest of your life. And each of you will have a special bond that no other group of 16 people will have. Tomorrow, you're going to have your station family or your assignment family, wherever you're posted. And you're going to become very close. You're going to become brothers and sisters with those firefighters around you. Then you have your broader AFR family, your IFF family, and you have that one Albuquerque family that under my administration works together. No matter what department it is, we all believe we have to do everything we can to make our city a special place. So today, your family expands in a big way. And that also is part of a general expansion for this department, for AFR. This year, we expect to open the first new fire station in 2 decades out in the Southwest Mesa. Some of you will probably end up working out there. And it's desperately needed for that part of our community. We're also refurbishing several stations, which you're going to get to live in, that are going to be in a much better condition than the old stations. So you're coming into a department that is growing again, that is in good shape, and also that understands that we work as a team to do all we can to help Albuquerque. So with that, I just want to close with a final note for your actual family. I know that for most of you, maybe one of you actually did this totally by yourself, but I'm guessing most of you didn't. You had, it might be a best friend, it might be a cousin, it might be a family member, a brother, or your parents, or even your children. They have helped you get through this. So most importantly, behind that badge is everyone you see out in that audience. So on behalf of the City of Albuquerque, I want to thank all the families that have helped these individuals get here today. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Mayor Keller. I'd now like to welcome to the stage our own Fire Chief Emily Jaramillo.
Good afternoon, honored guests, IFF Local 244 leadership, Mayor Keller, city councilors, Honorable Judge Bacon, all of our friends, family, and most importantly, our graduating firefighters of the 103rd Cadet Class. I'd like to start today with my deepest thanks to our training staff. I spent a little time yesterday speaking to them as well, but especially to Battalion Chief Will McMullen, Captain Matt Watkins, and everybody that fell under your command at the Academy. Our training division is one of the most demanding support divisions that we have at AFR. Our firefighters in the training division choose these roles because they care about the future of our department. They serve long days, not only training our cadets, but also training our entire department. Firefighting, especially training firefighters, is very physical, demanding work, and it takes a toll on our staff and their families. But our staff provides some of the highest level cutting edge training that you could find across the country. So I just want to start by recognizing our training staff and your families, and thank you for the service that you provide to our department and our firefighters. All right, the rest of this is for our cadets, our firefighters. Sorry, you're not cadets anymore. Today we celebrate a milestone in your journey to become a firefighter with Albuquerque Fire Rescue. This is a journey that has tested your strength, your endurance, your perseverance, and your character. You have trained relentlessly, faced challenges head-on, and proven that you are ready to serve. And today you earn the right to wear our badge, not as a symbol of authority, but as a commitment to something greater than yourself. At the heart of the fire service is the spirit of service. Service to your community, to your brothers and sisters in the firehouse, and to the ideals that define this profession. And I want to take a moment to recognize all of our retirees that are here that continue to serve in that spirit of service. So if you're a retired AFD or AFR firefighter, could you please stand so we can recognize you for your service today? Or raise your hand. As you can see with all of our retirees in attendance, being a firefighter is not just a job, it's a calling. It requires selflessness, integrity, and an unshakable commitment to doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Integrity is the foundation of everything we do. The people we serve trust us to be there in their most vulnerable moments. They trust that when they call, we will answer that call without hesitation, without second guessing, and without expecting anything in return. Hold that trust sacred. Never compromise it. We respond to people who are very likely experiencing the worst moment of their life. Whether the call is a fire, a cardiac arrest, or someone experiencing a behavioral health crisis, remember to serve with compassion, empathy, and provide our residents with the highest level of service you can. Service to the community is why we exist. The citizens we protect may never know our names, but they will remember our actions. They will remember the firefighter who pulled their child to safety, the team that saved their home, or the steady voice that reassured them in their darkest hour. That is what we do. That is why we're here. And while you all have different experiences and come from different backgrounds, you are all now part of something larger, the fire family. This bond is unbreakable. It means that from this point forward, you will never stand alone. You will celebrate victories together, grieve losses together, and lift each other up in times of need. To all the families and friends of our new firefighters here today, thank you. Your sacrifices, your patience, and your support have made this moment possible. You have given up time with your loved ones so that they could train, study, and prepare for this career. You are part of this fire family as well, and we are grateful for you. I would also like to thank Mayor Keller, our city councilors, especially our two here today. We want to extend our deepest thanks for your leadership and your commitment to public safety that all three of you have demonstrated to our department. Your support of our department ensures that we have the tools, training, and resources needed to protect this community. Over the past 7 years, we have made great strides in the replacement of the AFR fleet, station improvements, new fire stations, and increases in levels of staffing, especially to serve our areas of Albuquerque that need it the most. So firefighters of the 103rd Cadet Class, as you step into this next chapter, remember this: every call you answer, every life you touch, every sacrifice you make, it matters. You will make a difference. Serve with honor, serve with courage, serve with heart. Congratulations, welcome to the fire service in AFR. We are proud to stand beside you.
Thank you, Chief. We'd now like to welcome Deputy Chief Chris Sotelo to the podium to recognize a member of Albuquerque Fire Department Retirees Association.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming two of the most handsome retirees that I know, retired driver Emiliano Chavez and retired Battalion Chief Kerry Horton.
As Chief Romeo said, you're never alone.
That's right.
You're a family.
Every year, the Albuquerque Fire Department, Retirees Association, and Albuquerque Fire Rescue present the Fire Service Recognition Award during cadet graduations to recognize retirees that carry the honor and willingness to serve others that they showed during their careers into their retirement life. Emiliano Chavez joined the Albuquerque Fire Department as a member of the 60th Cadet Class on August 2nd, 1999. And after an honorable career as a respected driver, fire inspector, and mentor, he retired on August 2nd, 2019. Emiliano's dedication to the fire service has carried over into his retirement years as a valuable member of the Albuquerque Fire Department Retirees Association. Emiliano has been a member of the AFD Retirement Association Honor Guard for many years, helping our association pay respect and final honors to our deceased retirees. Emiliano is a skilled potter and weaver, making traditional Native American pottery and banners, many of which he has donated to AFT Retirees Association for auction to raise funds for our retiree assistance program, which helps our retired members seeking mental health care. Emiliano Chavez exemplifies the dedication, character, and honor that defines a member of Albuquerque Fire Rescue and the Albuquerque Fire Department Retirees Association. Please give a round of applause for Emiliano J. Chavez. At this time, if we could get the family to come up and take a couple photos.
Do you guys need more room? Can they fit up again?
Put grandma right here.
Get you in a safe place. Hi.
Thank you, Chief Sotelo. We'd now like to welcome Captain Jason Ramirez and the members of Rescue 5 for a life-saving recognition. Ram?
Good afternoon, family and friends. Thank you all for being here today. Today we celebrate the 103rd Cadet Class as they prepare to serve their community with service, integrity, professionalism, and pride. They will soon take an oath, pledging to be called upon day or night to perform their duties to the best of their abilities. I firmly believe that they will rise to the occasion and demonstrate acts of heroism and selflessness throughout their careers. As an organization, we also recognize the importance of acknowledging those who embody those acts of heroism. We would like to take a moment to commend the outstanding efforts of several AFR personnel during a recent structure fire response. Rescue 5, Lieutenant Thomas Zanone and driver Kyle Underwood. Engine 9, Company Officer Gregory Ortiz, driver Adam Viejas, firefighters Noah Kane and Ruben Kimmelman, and alarm room dispatcher driver Victor Tupel. On January 2nd, 2025, a residential structure fire occurred at 8908 Robin Avenue Northeast at approximately 8:38 a.m. Dispatcher Victor Tupel alerted all responding units that one occupant was still trapped in the residence. Engine 9 was the first unit on scene and declared a working structure fire with an urgent rescue profile, confirming and indicating that someone was still trapped inside the home. Engine 9 quickly deployed a hose line into the residence to extinguish the fire. Immediately after, Rescue 5 arrived on scene and was assigned by Engine 9 to do a search of the home. Rescue 5 quickly located an elderly female and rescued her from her burning home. The female, who was trapped inside of her bedroom, stated that she attempted to exit the home but was forced back into her bedroom due to intense heat and severe smoke conditions. She was pulled out of the window by Rescue 5 and sustained moderate smoke inhalation and minor injuries to her feet. Rescue 5 immediately provided patient care and transported her to a local hospital. Rescue 5 also administered a specific medication to the patient due to the smoke inhalation that she suffered. The patient sustained only minor injuries thanks to Rescue 5's quick actions. A failure to act or any delay could have led to a tragic outcome. Engine 9 officer Gregory Ortiz demonstrated strong initial command presence, and other company officers on the fire ground were outstanding in directing their crews to perform suppression efforts that not only saved a life, but saved the property as well. For your quick actions and outstanding performance on that day, you are being recognized with this life-saving award. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Rem. Cadets, we got a lot to celebrate today and tonight, but I hope that will bring to life the gravity of the oath that you're about to take. Families and friends, we'll now begin the presentation of the badges and certificates to our new firefighters. We have a long-standing tradition in the fire service in which family or loved ones come to pin the badge of their firefighters during these promotional ceremonies. And I'm going to call up 4 cadets at a time. They will become firefighters. And in that process, we'll invite the families forward for those particular cadets to come badge their respective loved ones. Group 1, please rise.
Ready, stand.
Instructors.
Right, face.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you firefighter Xavier Allison. Firefighter Andrew Aragon. Firefighter Joaquin Castillo. And Firefighter Stephen Daniel. Families, please come forward to pin your firefighters. Thank you. And we also have a photo backdrop in the back of the room if anybody would like to continue taking photos after the ceremony. Group 1, please be seated. Group 2. It's a good thing you're graduating today, huh? All right. Firefighter Tyler Diaz. Firefighter Devin Escalante. Firefighter Charles Faust. And Firefighter Daniel Gassaway.
Thank you.
Families, please come forward to pin your firefighters. Group 2, please be seated. Group 3. I present to you firefighter Keaton Gall. Firefighter Aaron Hopper. Firefighter Trenton Johnson. And firefighter Isaiah Martell. Families, please come forward to pin your firefighters. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Group 3, please be seated. Group 4. Firefighter Michael Masawistawa. Firefighter Julian Platero. Firefighter Aaron Ramirez. And Firefighter Josiah Walker. Families, please join us at the front to pin your firefighters. All right, Masa. Masa, get him down. We'd now like to welcome Justin Shannon Bacon to the podium. She will be now reading the oath of office to the cadets.
Gentlemen, family and friends, it's always an honor for me to be here as I'm a member of a firefighter family. So I have a sense for how hard you all work to get through the academy. I spent hours with my brother timing him getting dressed in under like 30 seconds. And timed him on all kinds of things, quizzed him, all of the things that go into surviving the academy. So I have a sense for how hard you work. I also have a sense for the sacrifice. You all have made a huge sacrifice to get through the academy and choose this calling, this profession. But your family and friends have also made a huge sacrifice to share their time with the citizens of Albuquerque. So on behalf of the New Mexico Supreme Court, I thank you for raising your hand and saying, I will be of service to others. That's something that's very important to the justices on the Supreme Court, and I know it's important to you. So thank you. So gentlemen, please stand up.
Ready, stand.
And please raise your right hand
Right hand.
and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that of the state of New Mexico. That I will obey the laws and ordinances of the City of Albuquerque. Familiarize myself with and be obedient to the rules, regulations, and orders of Albuquerque Fire Rescue. In the discharge of my duties as a firefighter. To the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the firefighters of the 103rd Cadet Class. Thank you. Cadets, please be seated. All right, I'm going to ad-lib a little bit here because they gave me this binder, so I guess that's my right. I'm going to invite someone to the stage next who asked me not to publicly recognize him. But I can't do it. 12 years ago, Matthew Watkins walked across a stage similar to this, and he received a Top Cadet Award from his captain and graduated. And it's no hyperbole to say that since then, he's been one of the best firefighters in this department. Matt, it's been an unbelievable honor, brother. There's a reason you received the Leader of the Year award. You're the ultimate champion of our craft and our service. Most impactful leaders are either in the category of generals or warriors, meaning they're capable of large-scale perspective and planning, or they're the type that directly leads from the front, setting the ultimate example. Captain Watkins is a unique embodiment and blend of both. I can speak for everyone when I say that he is absolutely terrifying and inspiring with his physical capability and skill. And at the same time, he has the emotional intelligence, overarching perspective, and understanding of humans to lead this academy. Everyone comes to the academy to be pushed. The cadets come to be pushed. The instructors come to be pushed. Captain Watkins is uniquely qualified. He's one-on-one in his ability to push us. I don't think Kelly Watkins is here, but if she was, I would express my profound gratitude for sharing her husband with us. 103rd, I hope you'll always be appreciative that you are exceptionally fortunate to be Captain Watkins' last cadet class as the training captain for AFR. Thank you, Matt. Stay And now, if he'll honor us with identifying the top cadet.
Thank you. That was unexpected. Next, I'm honored to present the award of Top Cadet for the 103rd Cadet Class. Albuquerque Fire Rescue's Academy consists of a 18 to 20 week, depending on where you fall. This one is going to fall under a 20-week arduous process that involves putting the cadets through stress inoculation drills so that they learn to control their minds and actions under extremely stressful situations, and also be able to perform during moments of chaos. During this learning process, it is very easy to become focused on oneself to ensure their own personal success through these evolutions. What sets the Top Cadet Award out from the others is the ability to not only learn the craft themselves, but the ability to bring others along with them through the process. In these past 18 weeks, all cadets are taught traits of leadership, integrity, consistency, and resilience. One of the most important traits, though, is maintaining a positive attitude while being resilient at the same time. Attitudes are infectious. A positive attitude when you are tired, a positive attitude when you are nervous and worried about the next evolution, a positive attitude when you're getting smoked because of your own failures. But during this academy, that's exactly what this cadet did. He maintained a positive attitude through the long day and weeks while maintaining resilience. So with that being said, the top cadet of the 103rd Cadet Class goes out to Firefighter Diaz.
Chief, if I can invite you to the stage. More impromptu. I'd now like to invite the cadets to present the class gift to Chief Jaramillo.
Stay up with me. Stay there with me. It feels weird.
On behalf of the 103rd Cadet Class, we'd like to present this 40-foot aluminum banger ladder. Although not commonly used in service anymore, it's been refurbished and decorated, and we'd like to present it to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'd like to give some background to this gift. Throughout the entire academy, every single class presents a gift to the fire chief and the administration, and then they get put up around the academy as a remembrance of their hard work and their effort. Currently in their hallway, there's only one cadet class gift, and it's a 24-foot extension ladder out of the 67th cadet class. And we thought it'd be a great idea. They like to always talk about how they're the only class gift in that. President Tibman is his class. So we thought it'd be a great idea to get a bigger and better one and hang it up across from theirs. This banger ladder here has been sitting on the drill field for probably over a decade. And so this class, they did an incredible job. They took it apart. They did all the painting and the refurbishing themselves. There's a ton of imperfections, a lot like their class, but gives it character. So thank you.
Kyle, you ready? All right. And now we'd like to present to you the slideshow of the 103rd Cadet Class.
mainly for my grandma. They would see these firefighters come in all the time and help my grandma out. I would want to be that person and be like, okay, I know that they're in good hands and that they'll get to the right place at the right time.
A lot of reasons for me. I got inspired just by watching TV and seeing a show that I liked, and I decided to change my life for the better. And when I was younger, a firefighter helped me out when I was in a time of need, when I was stranded on a road, and he helped me out. I decided that this path is going to be very beneficial to me, and that's why I chose it. This program gives me everything I need to do that.
The biggest influence for me during this program would have to be my children. I have 3 boys. They would be my rock as well as my wife and my mother. They're huge advocates to me on this whole process. At the time I was leading wildfire, I've been doing that for a few years. I was looking for a job where I could learn new skills and put in some skills that I had at work. And after being exposed to AFR, I was really impressed with the people I was meeting. And I was really interested in joining this department and becoming more involved.
I wanted to join AFR because when I was younger, we had a presentation of it was actually Take Your Father to Work Day, and one of the kids' dad was a firefighter, and he got to demonstrate some stuff with me, and then that kind of pushed me like, yeah, that could be a job career. And then when I got to high school, one of my coaches was a fire chief for AFR, and that's what really motivated me to be in this position today. And I know that AFR is one of the best of the best, so that's what I want to be a part of.
I wanted to join AFR because I was inspired to become a firefighter by an experience that I had, where basically firefighters saved my father's life. They took very good care of him and just left a really strong impact on me personally, just seeing them work. And I realized that that was where I wanted to be, that was the person that I wanted to be. So it left a strong mark on me, and I decided to take on the challenge after that experience.
Definitely wanted to join AFR. From what I hear, they always say it's pretty much varsity compared to all the other departments. And something about being top of the top is special where I want to be. I wanted to join AFR mainly because I'm not from here, sir, but I've always wanted to do firefighting. And moving out here, being out here for a few years, I've always heard that AFR is the varsity, the better department here in New Mexico, so why not be part of the best?
I joined AFR because I just came out of the Army. I was out for a year and I was doing lifeguarding for a while and did another job, but I kind of had lost, I guess, a purpose, and I reached a sense of brotherhood with the people I work with. And just being in an environment that gave me a purpose, so I chose AFR. I was looking at other fire departments, but I looked at AFR online and things like that, and they kind of shied out.
I wanted to join probably the best department in the nation. My cousin, Lieutenant Captain Kenny, I went to one of his family nights about 12 years ago, and I saw them doing their drills and stuff like that. I just fell in love with it. And I grew up in Albuquerque, so I wanted to get back to my family and be like him. It was really a big inspiration to me and helped me throughout this process. Like I said, it is a very difficult program, but resilience that it'll build in an individual is remarkable. Showing up every single day, whether you're standing out in the middle of summer, blazing sun on you, or in the middle of winter, it will always build a level of resilience that can't be taken away from you.
I don't know, I just wanted to join AFR because I always seen first responders as heroes, and as a kid, everybody wants to be a superhero. So I thought that was the next closest thing. And I was really drawn to AFR because just seeing how strong the firefighters were and how efficient they would work whenever I seen them around town. And I grew up, in Albuquerque my whole life, and
Thank you all so much for coming. It was absolutely a delight to host you today. In a moment, Captain Watkins is going to dismiss the 103rd Cadet Class for the final time. And we'd like to invite you all to enjoy refreshments set up over here by Angela. We have the photo backdrop if you'd like to take some photos. And I'll also extend a warm welcome from our local 244 IFF to come to the banquet tonight, which will be at Revel at the Piano Bar off of Montano. Drinks are at 5, dinner's at 6. Everyone's welcome. Matt?
I'm excited to hit the streets with you in March and watch you guys progress through your careers. Ramirez, call your class to attention.
103rd Cadet Class! Attention!
What is your mission?
The mission statement! The mission statement! Albuquerque Fire Rescue is a diverse organization that proudly serves the changing needs of our community by providing all hazards, planning, prevention, public education, community involvement, and emergency response. Albuquerque Fire Rescue is a trust on ensuring the safety and well-being of our community and our members. Sir!
Class dismissed.